easy adanse ani de bebre otwea de da bia de mu kan se me yensesa aduru no de yeso ye hye omu bo se wotwea no yensesa no ene me tie fidikasi wi su na eka
se wotwea na
yensesa
washa se die tietia so
mate ofa mame na wase ene awie yi so ewo akwanya da bia ne wode mame ewo Ghana dwumadie so ewo wuntumi television na mame nchia ye nua no muslims na men kanchiro mu se Awurade Allah no on strengthen mu na omo on guide mu ma ye true fasting mu ye ka mu yeso ye de mpaibo edi mu achi mia me dofo rukaya wa Jordan ohima misra la se omwaw na ni nyina ntimi nwie peye ofa mamemfa enchie mu odden Free Divine Hope Herbal Center yaso ye kese no ewo Kumasi Amakru abusuaku ajanshin the whole Kumasi abro shen mu no yen ene yakofa adura yato din se otwea herbal powder ebie ene da edikan a obi ehwe me ewo afidikasi yi so se unim otwea herbal powder na ti otwea herbal powder no eye sei ene tie na otwea herbal powder no eye nubna enuane nuru enhaban enkuhini ene ya keka bom ayam no mohu powdered form ene ya package agu ade na hosuo no eye ahaban mono ana akosiburo ni si green mu say ene otwea herbal powder no tie enya syrup enya nsuo tie enya bitters ene enya capsules na emum eye powder na wonnom otwea herbal powder na de wohia ye wonsuo eye de ana nsuo a ehye na eja wode agum amame enti yade bia wode sa no anopa wo befa baako na enumere so wafa baako nti da bia obenu mienu onum toa so sama ya achaye na wotwe mensa bosome na wade ho afiri yade bia me boboso bisu an mentimi am yade no so breni nti nyaadaje na je breni na etie mi na emum oyi opemfo wontimi num ya aduro bi woyi akoda wonya mfie dumienu ekwa usu wontimi num aduro bi na obi bebusa se hwan eni twa so wonom otwea herbal powder se nene da wutie mi a tie obi a wusisi eye wo ya sisi yade abetena wo so ache mfie bebre wusisi no sebe adwumade bi na kofa sisi yade ne baaye wodie no enam yade na akofa sisi yade no aba obi si yade no eye fie yade abusua yade nti ye fie wonya mfie aduanan no mu kwa na sisi no ahyase echim nti abusua bi wo a sebe ubekom no ubonso obi a wonya mfie aduanan no ekona na 45 years ekono na wahyase echim kakra odofo we enya japade edi gyanchirima tie ne ye ya papa no mde japade akese enwuma ne ahodo akese beja enchirima no yemfa yade nka ho yenkoye wel menhu obi a ya wel ewo yade mu di amane da enti sesisi yade ne tew so na wodie no eye adwumaden ene kofa baaye eye nyini ene akofa ba eye nnamu yade na akofa ba ana wodie no abaye abusua yade no kope wotwea herbal powder ni bi wonya wotwea herbal powder ni bi a de wohia ye wonsu a ehye anopa baako anumere baako achaye na wotwe miensa tubosome na wade ho afiri sisi yade a hawa ana etete ho na wo ye bema na wo gina brane amame na wo ba so eye wo basima aduro no eye wotwea herbal powder orofo wodie no eye koku nti uyefunu bom koku nti obi apose nani ama nani aye kokko koku nti sebi obi jane na bonse no kokobo etwea ba koku nti sebi obi jane na ubonse emogya ne ahoro kakra ewum orofo eba ne saa enha ho kura aduro no ye baako pe eno no wotwea herbal powder na wonya wotwea herbal powder ni bia anopa baako anwumere so baako achaye na wotwe miensa koku no se wode na gu widim se wode no sebe wo ye oba na age wanim aboso wonya bia na ahye firi ni paduanim na wo so wobenya hoden amame koku de bia asema ye kan se ebi obi aso no kwasem ya amaman a enuane na ye di no amaman na ebeji ntiri ni boso no na eye koku no na emum tie se wode no ebeboro so na ada na yade amam nti wode ne maburu so nti no si koku de obi a obi dia abeboro so ama sebe ontimi mponya ne nan obi dia abeboro so ama sebe mamogya nya kwan ni afurisa ne ewo ntini mu ye nti pressure abeto ni padua no so me say about 70 to 60% of yade koku ne de baba ye hu ni nyina ne se mogya ne nya kwan ni afurisa ne wo ntini mu ye na de pressure abeto ni padua no so orofo kope watwea herbal powder na wonya bia anopa baako anwumere baako nom to aso mayen tienie nom to aso nom ba ku ne nya antum nom to aso acha ye na wotwe miensa bosome Kwaku yade no ko na afi woyɛ bɛma na wogina brane na oba so ɛyi wo bɛsima Kwaku affect wo baby sebe ne menstrual cycle ama na nya problem obenya ne menses na atono ne brabo kopɛ ɔtwea Herbal powder ne bi na so de hu firi hu na woyɛ bɛma na Kwaku yade anasisi yade betena wo so cha acha ye mfie mienu me se na wonama na ma no mama guy ni Mr 2 minutes ni nyina nse bema kosini ni ma petre pio sesi ani wa game bema aduro ni otwea Herbal powder wati kohwehwe bi na wonse ka bia Kwaku yade ete so sisi yade ete so wate hu afiri hu ama me wodi no sebe otu asintini besi wonantu no ho ne twetwe me se ye wade bi da yesisi na chi wa droni si ye friend Dex ayesi CD no Dex no aha na saade no entini bi so sa ho aye nerves no saa ntini no na se Dex no emia entini na de yawo bi abegya sabi entini na esan ye to aso ebesi ye nantu ho no na afei wo se obekɔ hospital doctors wanya sciatica aduro no aye wotwea Herbal powder obi num nura hodoɔ me se obi anum ye guso hye ni nkura sɛ wonyere ne ho no aduro ne bɛboa no ye besi usu a nke ye hye wo ma aduro wo start num ye de ne wahu me se wotwea Herbal powder ya de bi a wo de sa no se wonum aduro tua so bosome miensa bosome nan na wo ehun sunsuan so papa bi a ja wotwea Herbal powder ne no that means ye duro entimi moa wo ya de na wo de sa no ho ade nti na obanum aduro ba ko be bosome nan me ntimi num aduro ba ko be bosome nan ebe komitirim aduro do popɛ wotwea Herbal powder ne bi abra sciatica yade etetew wotena se che na wo sore na adane buachi bidin kameti ha me ka se wontimi sore owi agisi ebubu ni twoboi obi tena se kakra bi a wose ananse acheme obi se mensa ye titiriti me na aye titiriti ni nyina ne se eye mogya na enya kwan ne afusane ewo ntin na se be san to ase wo ebesi wonantun aduro ne wotwea Herbal powder ebe cleansing tininim ama mogya enya kwan ne afusane atimi ade afusane wo ni padua nim odi ne osa aduane to yefuma wo bobena aduane to ma wo bobena esi wachi kase ma wo je ho a enye sebe obidie no ama ogya ne nan orane osa sunsunsanso ebinu no na de bia me kase osa ye yade bia eyefo pa osa yade ba wo so a enye ni ho de na woni padua no aye kama na emum eyi ni ho de a wo nsa hwehwe ni padua no eno na wo be hia wadamfo bi anase wonamfofo bi no omuso wanya yanom yade bi nanso ye osa so njuma akofa abano no enti se osa te wo so de a aduro ne wotwea Herbal powder anopa baako anumere baako de ho free osa yade no ho bosome pe oduro no odofo baby bi ato aduro Ghana ha bia ubowura ha benya wotwea Herbal powder ne biato say Herbal shop pharmacy shop over the counter wo se me pe wotwea Herbal powder okọ atie enkoto baako pesei ahodi ni hono wo de to half box ni nyina ehye makomako 50 enti ahodi ni hono to half maye 25 nom to asomaye ahodi no ha to box baako nom to asomaye awrade tumi na ahodi nti na wade ho afiri yade a wo de sa se wo de ne osa orofo wo de hye bi anya stroke da fom sebe ne fa adwodwo aduro no aye wotwea Herbal powder koto otwea no box baako owi afreme me numbers ni gu screens ni so no wo se medicine wanya stroke da fom ekwan be na me mfa otwea Herbal powder no ma me nya daje na me nkyere okwan a obefa so a wo de otwea Herbal powder no be ma no na awrade tumi na ho de nti acha ye busumi mienu wasole agina na namo so na wo so wanya daje afiri oyarefo no ho wanya daje akonwuma so efiri se ebere ye sika nti abra wo te ne ho a sebe wo hwe yarefo ni nyina no na wo sika ene ekono odofo me ka kire wo se bia wo ye bema tienie wo ye bema okoda acha si madua se bia wo sole bedwonso wadwonso beburu be mpredu ansa na ade echi odwonso a wo tenka se bia ka wayase bia wo de no odwonso no wo chima ansa na aba we ebo nkai se odwonso twa na ye prostrate no how bi eba ho obi de adrum pempenso a ye de rubber ato ne bemem na eno de oba asoye ho a adanse a eba no ye bebre omo no motwea Herbal powder awrade tumi na ho de nti rubber na yi no eye bebre kwa na de wo mu ne se eyi rubber no ato fo mama no na sa de extra energy bi ebre wo se bema na wo kosini ni ma watimi apema ko wonum yi da bia me ka se bema de wo hoden na wo tiase na wudi a wo do dofo ahia wo mpam no wantimi anto pakura na enye 3000 na ko base sa nyarewa we bi betena wo so a odofo wato pantra 300 enra na abrantie bi ka kire me e wo se hwidina se wo se afi no mahu se se wasem na aka no aye no kure ma calculate no twia ne de atopam to ya bro 3000 mpo a woka no orofo kope wotwe Herbal powder ni bi na prostrate ya de ete so no enyawo na wo so egina brane ma me se bema uwura dwaye woro ho na wo bobna utwado usu adan bema de enu botom ene sebi ntini na esen wonantem no wa wo botom nye ntini ye esen wonantem so enkoye afon atweakom aye ketekete aye lengelenge obidi aye sekreyon obidi ate se stro bema nam fie aduana na so woni ne ba wo fie na de yepe ena ye papa de lumba sebi wanya ne ba bi ko eka ye no wo se ma mpaje na gene ma paade emudu abrante se nya sunsun ade bi anadua bobi na obi abo wakope otwe Herbal powder ni bi awrade tumi ne na ho odinti size na nyankopon de bo na yade bi amaso abete no na the same size na yade abrew we emfa kase ni bi meka ho na emum ade bi na ato kwam so hwe bi na ato kwam ama esoate abaye keto a wono no motwe ni bia the same and natural size no ebeba aduro no eye otwea Herbal powder e bia wako check BP ana yeso sugar level no kosoro kope bi wati wunya bia freme wo say na me wo kwa be na me no motwea Herbal powder no oyo ba man sesema eba ba ku na atwa eba mienu na atwa fibroid afi na asase ya doctor edit say e develop wo yefunu no pe wotwea Herbal powder no bi na saa ma no mo mfa nsuo na benom tunya bia numbers ne go screens no afreme na manje bre ajade akire okwan obefa so a obenu motwea Herbal powder no aso ye kase no okumase amaku obusuaku wajanhye de hokumase abro sen mu wo mankasi mako Jeff Herbal ewo mankasi sa so na Dr. Clement ewo brekum main station ho Dr. Clement ewo brekum main station ho ubenya bi ato House of Drug ewo Ashaman Presby Junction ubenya otwea Herbal powder bi Queen Boboni ewo Madina Race Junction ho gas filling station ho no ubenya watwea Herbal powder Philomena Fusua eso ewo sehwedwena se ubenya bi ewo ye maame no ho sa so na Helus Herbal ewo Okashi Drug eso ewo Okashi Drug Lane ubenya bi ewo ho no Stepcom Ghana hadie baby bi eto aduro bi abowura ho Winef Herbal ewo ejoso court dan ho Winef Herbal obenya wotwea Herbal powder ni emema no new key no aba new key no mo amofre last week na mogiye no eyese na mo boni adanse amudi nti wa wantimi anyi key ni bi no wo frɛ me number na unya wotwea ni bia na me di new key na yedai aka ho your numbers no eye 0591 56 55 57 0591 56 55 57 0550 63 90 37 0551 22 82 81 adwuma no ana meka no ofa yenya na emum akaba akope nti wo ye bema na wo kumase ha around bear 25 18 to bear 25 30 years afre number we ope adwuma enya office adwuma ye pcs personals fresh number we 0532 39 48 98 0532 39 48 98 yes watwea Herbal powder ejane hyewa wa ena obeba
yes ejano ehyewa wa na obeba Alex Bedawase eye Divine Hope Herbal Center producers of Ochia Herbal powder ena utie omono iti yabeda Alex ase Talk Ghana Jumedie ena wasubusu awuti Talk Ghana Jumedie ena wohwe idi ede Kwaku Kyeremanteng Nkansah keke edie yetieti aso kopem se donsia ebebo ewo akasamfoni eso meka obi o se Jumedie no betumi akọ Facebook Wontumi TV ewo Facebook ena afi Wontumi TV live ewo YouTube enti ho nyina no betumi akọ na so wahwe Jumedie ne bi ukọ Talk Ghana TV Talk Ghana TV ehonsoro unsa ebeka Jumedie ewo ho afe yenko yedime na yenkodi nkomo sade ene maka kira no bensa aka eye honorable Michael Ochre Befi honorable Michael Ochre Befi ena ene beneno eba bidin komo. He's my guest in the studio this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Honorable Michael Ochre Befi the former executive secretary na Oda Ghana Free Zones Board ano na eba ye no 2021 with him so contested for a year primaries 2021 winning year and afi or resign year and that's what the Jumano etuho and to a year MP for a year new Draben constituency free 2021 2024 the Ebeka Alliance wako 2 terms it's the Honorable Michael Ochrebefi ewo Jumedie so ene ewie na committees so they currently our trade industry and tourism committee so no and our ranking was our committee so economy and development as well as chieftaincy culture and religious affairs honorable a member was batono and our ranking our trade industry and tourism committee so honorable Michael Ochrebefi 2-term MP na ene ofa phone now Google ye bedru Google honorable Michael Ochrebefi edia we will say ye bedru ye bedi san komo so ye befa eno enhye fridge mo enti ene awie honorable Michael Ochrebefi mema wa ema wa kwaba jumedi so
ya do kuna omira
yami adum be hoyeda also oho eyede
yami adum papa
yada yami ase honorable Ochrebefi di ade ba ko a be pe won ho osi di pay o kale pepe onhwe be nkumu nhwe di fa sa pepe na oka eye dense but honorable it's been quite a while you share ya che
Papa Mira, but a Nimzet Juan Moa na moye said the be a carno. Party in what you want and share. Mupia.
Honorable William Kabema, what her Abia say, Akuyana, Betche, Abba. Okay, say Abamia. Okay. And that's better. That's better.
Say, yeah, Sham Mubia, Ibianca. Yeah, party no, Kemunsa Marabi Academy. And you said maybe a party na edruno your co-elections 2024 your co-elections no anye yamayen in the party no any munyam any party no ne na kono eba fom the party no nya kono bi obo in the do no radio stations be be crown person ne be kasa ohwe ya obi aka na oboso asem kire TV3 for omo tibi kan oboso asem kire until this year Inshia want to me FM and mo TV mo radio near Inshia movement no more near Inshia asase park near Inshia Oman near Inshia Miam for granted at all and we appreciate you as a matter of fact people don't know why I'm in Kumasi. I'm in Kumasi to do radio.
Yes.
2 days.
Oh, okay.
Intensive radio. People to know what we are doing. People to know, to give hope to the party people, especially young people. Say, your party no etiasi. Inti madaroma. Demu ye no munkosu nyama ya.
Yanso yadawase ne eye Nkansah sema wodi abre ne awie. Now, honorable, for starters, maybe sir, we MP for New Draben constituency here. Constituency at say, na niema echo constituency.
Nidi kai answer me fiase pa. Me de nase kese mamu. Some to once afreme. Production team and the management of this noble and all important radio station. Me famundi agro. I don't take you for granted. Netos mi no me cha atiko koso eye yura asantima yura ono eno ma asantima ene apeja bi we adui yura nana osetutu abebiu mira padaroma wakola mi motan and they also ye padaroma ene perifo ko asanti region na mo na ewo mo MPP mo ne ene manama yen asantofo ye niom no asantofo asoma ye bomb se bodies ye niom no nam eko ye nyasa afine ye be kaze ye niom a na mo na ma MPP asebi ngenye ne na asantofo ebinum be sheda afa kwan bi so abe create tension between yen MPP ni asantofo se be asantofo ebe shift akɔbɛ bi foforɔ yɛne ɔmo a
Yeah.
see MPP is synonymous to Ashanti ɛne Akans yɛpompew yɛn and ɛhɔ ne yɛ base no dɔɔso NDC on base no dɔɔso minority tribes no nti ɛnɔm pɛ sɛ ɔbɛgye yɛde no bɔ so but ɛsiane sɛ yɛn yɛayɛ bi pɛn ne yɛgu so yɛ nti mmepa wɔ hɔ a bɛnya nti ɛda asantema ase na mekyɛkyɛ mo nso na afei meba question no so Nuja bin South ɛbɔkɔ mehene da sebrɛ Nana Kwaku Boate ɔtɔ so mmiɛnsa a ɔno so sum sikadwa a ɔyɛ Nuja bin mahene da sebrɛ wada roma bi akɔ so bɔkɔ there's no problem ɔwɔ Nuja bin South kuro no mu adwo peacefully ɔmo anyame ahyira ɔmo a ɔmo nyɛ sika bibi nnwuma ama bi mo nya bi yɛ nso ɛboa ɔmo nti bɔne bi ani hɔ.
Now, Honorable, surprisingly, Honorable Michael Ochrebefi, yes, Free Zones board, now he executive secretary there, currently we are MP. But, Kwaku as a day who could Google Honorable Michael Ochrebefi. News have been bad is a uncontestable, and don't want a Google. Platforms no so and over to me speak to it true or false
maka wasem sa
because Google maka wasem sa wo pa dem sisi abo and one
maka wasem sa and I don't know what to say again I say
okay.
I'm so tired about
you are tired about
because I've been talking about it every minute we are making wasem and I call me come Mrs. Horman Council bill
okay.
Well,
but also the European woman say you're doing well in Parliament.
Yes, sure say politics. I will say by force say say otra say we MP sa nyame nhihye mu no nyame o mrema obia and obia nso ewo ne time a opese oye bibi anytime opese owie me giri say adwuma ne ye be we are working for MPP adwuma ne yɛbɛyɛ sɛ de bɛyɛ party ne ɛbɛfa ne ntoma pɛpɛfra yɛbɛ sɛ MPP eyi ntomago a na sɛ NDC fo adaroma Ghana fo de fra yɛ no yɛyi gu fam ne yɛfa yɛduma sɛ ne Holland fra 2028 na hɔ no ɛna abɛhu sɛ you may not need to be an MP to be still effective in the party.
But you regret going to Parliament, Anna?
No.
Because Abia from where baby I will free
it may even okay. What about Nyango Poncho? It may even since a baby teaches her. Anything can happen. And I'm just trying to tell you, sir. For me, that's my decision.
No, honorable. Your decision, dear friend. For anything.
But that's my decision. Baby teaches her. Nyame na bonipa ono take decision manipa as far as I'm concerned that's my decision but Nyankopon na determine nipa future nyesa and they be nyame ka okay things have changed that one
remember some do so much on that but with decision no jina bibi so na we take is decision
o ko parliament look I say okay person year MP for 2 times that's what you wanted to do 2 times when you are done 2 times you exit. So you make sure that you impact society and your constituency. My main aim, maybe shift the paradigm, no, from MPs or just figures. In the constituency, I came to shift that paradigm. Well, in changing an MP who will be a development-oriented person who will try to seek the interest of the constituency. That's what I came to do.
And you have achieved your aim.
Overly achieved it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still working. I'm not done.
Understandable. You to be in Parliament that's for life. It's here the episode. But move on. NPP just came out of a year elections.
Yes, sir.
That for the flag bearer. Now, meaning say. If I do recall, somewhere 2023, Honorable Michael Ochrebefi. Now you're Baumia coordinator. Now you're Juba. Because now you're so vocal, time. But this time around, it seems Honorable Abia Sada may from afar be going to say we are a bit laid back. But still, now support to Baumia, right?
But I mean, I was one of his strong campaigners. I mean, Obianim, my position was very so simple. I'm not me what friend saying. Yeah, 2023 primaries, 2022, 2023 primaries, I had a lot of issues with the aspirants. You need to experience at that time. We're not so, and I had a lot of issues with that aspirant. My candidate in the contest here. My candidate was always my candidate.
That's Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
A contest here. People had issues. You knew or you know about the fact that one aspirant they be over or body park and I was not comfortable. I say I'm a politician. I'm trying to build my political future. Into openibi ewo issue the bia na okawasem na hami. So I be penko for company for no kopani chew.
Oh, okay.
Say in CPU.
But one jumpo
there be
band
no me kopani chew then. So after
2023, okay.
Let me see in you. But this time what I decided to do is that okay, I only do that when I'm doing national politics, when I'm so aggressive. Doing national, but that one, well, because of the Becano, also Tiabekami. So now I decided, okay, to focus on my constituency and other orphan constituencies that I was given. Yeah, team no Baumia team no. Yeah, Baumia aligned MPs. Were 64, 62 plus 2. So aligned with Dr. Baumia. You call meetings every week, led by Amprechum, Kwaku Amprechum, MP for Mampong. Into no a coordinator. And they shared with Yama Obia Tibia Wa, Yama constituency, Yama orphan constituency. And I was working so hard in my constituency.
Oh, okay.
Because maybe constituency, I was like, it was like 1 against 5. It was like maybe Makisibe Boa Amico contesting or Spoto Honorable Kyeremanteng on only the campaign of constituency. Gaia on supposed to be MP or a front runner El Kufudia, I mean South also take you from me. A friend and Ampunsa on only fee campaign of Yansan leader and Kodemeko election back when I disqualify na me kono post. Also about how you campaign. Museums and Monument Board
for a different candidate.
No, for Ken.
Okay.
Guy no, it was honorable Marcus Beba for Ken. Namposa Ken. Yansa na mekan for Ken. Kingsley Ofusunti Amwa. No say Museums and Monument Board. Also Ken.
Hey.
May youth organizer, my constituency youth organizer, and enemy constituency when organizer Ken. Against me alone. I'm saying I'm former MC in here. What to coin? They are not by last or by boy and bear.
And then I are tough.
Until I won against them. And everywhere they thought they had taken the seat. Then I'm saying no. Constituency way. By the grace of God, yeah, New York South, we have control over the constituency. By the grace of God. And by hard work, and maybe they had done a constituency, almost all domino. I knew they were not going to disappoint me. Because maybe campaign, it was a personal campaign. Who take my voice now? Because I'm Bob, my voice is baby. Who take my voice now? My voice, no. I was not campaigning. I make only the virtues of Dr. Baumia. Nothing. Maybe I make a campaign. Maybe the me campaign. I'm saying me campaign. It was one me fear. Now we about we buy and me fear another person about. But when we finish the elections, Honorable Kyeremanteng, the voter who near the last elections, he had just about 80 votes per count.
With all they
won the elections. It was, but so into the room say they thought they have won. I'm so boy. We see me election. We worked hard. So I was so much fixated and concentrated my effort on New York South. Any other constituency, New York South, because New York North MP was supporting Dr. Brian Champon. And so then I had to also adapt to that constituency, New York North. Then Upper Manya, it's a fun constituency. I say, the question. We were so much on the ground working. So I was not doing national politics. I may shout to the back to create sometimes unnecessary tension and or time my it helped me. And so a lot of people thought say team is hard adding what is happening. But no more campaign they saw me working. Including a flag bearer. No. We always have meetings with him. We have meetings with him. We're always discussing the plans what we're doing. Especially a parliamentary caucus. We're very formidable, strong.
Honorable, at this point, what can you say? Say we naba for a year, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Edra, and as an understanding neck, Sunan 24 Cottonas, normal, roll out a timetable for the rest of the year. The Beku Koso. Who say unity talks ne united you say bia ye be kan ho boom to restore power 2028 no and hon common air cost but afutu by and now they ma MPP for in the future no die now person from now.
This morning I said something on one of your FM stations because politics a game of numbers still. Nobody can dispute that fact. Politics is not just my political godfather Honorable Dambuchi, I say, politics is a game of not just numbers, but positive numbers. Positive numbers. Because some of the numbers are negative. And why? Entity from UGCC 1947, 4 August, I was all pom. I yete MPP in an Nkansah, yete party. Party now what the age and be saying. We pride ourselves, say MPP party. Ye penny party a ye tradition. And this is formally tradition. Ye penny party it because ye dankwa buzia dombo tradition. Ye penny party it mean nama ye ka say ye dombo for. Ye ni party be organ ka say ye Rollins for oteda. Ye say for oteda. Ye pe. Ye say ye party ye UP for ye nama ye say ye UP for. Ye mateme ho for. Ometia kemi. To your party no your tradition we also have a name. From 1947, 4th August, IAT party, the party has always elected leaders through elections. In any case, still, how do you determine the popularity of personalities in the party? How do you determine the popularity of people in our party? How do you know whether people are popular or not? How do you know?
Okay, say be a conda no be winning and
yes, always elections.
Okay.
It elections in one debate who say we are popular, see me and now you popular see me. It is your elections. Now election your corner say unba huluswa. Like I say, you are not the one that people want. And omo ye political science. Any omo ye government in yama ewo. Make it you say politics no. Eye obi afini ba bi na oba ene nyina be ke ho bom ni adwene party ni ye adwuma. Obi ene wa ofi abi a oseme no political party no eme ebusu afie enkuja eno ebusum egun sa so enkuja tuntum enti obi wu oseme na bedi ade enisa party. It's a democratic party. Ye to aba na edi yinkofo. Enti ye to aba ni wi a na ba kwa wi ni a ultimately no it's a coin. Where they are to mo ba go beto fo ba go one will win, one will lose. And the win no must be magnanimous towards and extend friendship no on chombra. However, not by force. Going nigh or the same party no must also humble himself or herself. Says that a party you want internal contest. And the way madam Meboa say open no winning and no crown frame crown me ba. That's how we build a political party. We don't build political party say oko election na say we lose election na also ja party no. And yet how we be a. But political party you be go. Political party be go because here elections are back be winning, back be lose. Enti where we lose no because me lose there and so be a member of the party. And I don't have anywhere to go. I will still have to join the party for us to win the elections. Your call election 1954. Your first election you lose for all. how many seats of parliament? Check. 1956 election, is that election? In your small numbers of parliament. You talk about 1960 in your tell Kwame Nkrumah turn the country into a fair saying a one party state from UGCC. I may be free Matime Hokai, NLM, National Liberation Movement, led by Bafo Osakutu. Is that saying MPP? Yeah, it's a saying, and yes, I don't know, you're going to be yet because you're part-time politicians. They were not winning elections. So to be able to be effective, we should form political alliances and merge so we can win power. And the Northern People's Party, you call Transvoter Togoland, one party, God Dangbe, you come in our Bomu, and they form with their friend, United Party, UP. And they say UP for. And you say, NLM, you say, UP. UP, no, that's a 1958, not coming from our passing lobby, a friend, the Preventive Detention Act, PDA. The government be admitted to prison without trial. And in Kumachi and Crawford Nagum, Omakaka to be Jaricoy, including Kofi Bifabuzia, and the honor near party NATO form, Atobaha. It took the strong men of MPP, then Northern People's Party, like Chief SD Dombo, Jato Kaliu, Wong, Abefa Kabo, Omomba Parliament, Secret Adam, Omo, and Omba Yekuta Party, no, or Parliament. I'm a party near called Kusitema, 1960 states, and Kuma, or no, Nadaru Man, Kopiso Gugana, or Sagana, 1964, or dear call one party state, no, Kotokane, if you have two, no, Abuze Nababak. And your party, no, that I now could come back election, no, a cool, no. Near party, near friendly United Party, UP. Yeah, UP. Yeah, election, only a cool new no. Yes, I say D. If you say D from UP, nearby PP, Progress Party, led by Professor Kofi Abdul-Fabuzia, the first time we won elections in a parliamentary election, because we're practicing parliamentary system of government. Fourth year Tuata, 1971-72, a champion to Yabaniguye, Yenuadia, to Yabaniguye. Otu Yabaniguye, no, your party no na esa toba habiu. Party no sorry, ebio 1979. Your party no sa Sunny D from PP, Progress Party, ye be frey Popular Front Party, PFP, led by Victor Usu, Ofi Pampong. At that time, no, Imoro Ayana was the most popular politician, increment politician, because at that time, National Alliance of Liberals, NAL, Omoni Buzia contest election led by Agbelima, Omoni contest election, no my. So Imoro Ayana became the most popular person then who was built to win the elections. But near grounds. But MPP say, yeah. Near Kuntokwa, the day in the yes, we some pray, and apparently, our yes senior man of the party, no, Otin Hufi, PFP, who I go for more UNC. Or from UNC, no, and because ye de Ayana court, no, court ban say not to prison that don't be a president. So he had to select somebody. He selected an inexperienced politician, or be a diplomat or a career diplomat. On your politics that only politics on here, Dr. Hillel Man, or find if you buy on your politics that money be winning election because of in Tokwa. What am I driving at? In Tokwa, and why a party, no? And in the 1992, is in Yedin, and they're from PFP, never for MPP. 1979 in Tokwanti, and we are winning elections. In Tokwanti, your coalition election was second round. Second round, no. It was like a UNC. I'm not sure if you're home, but I'm going to support the man. I'm going to win here. In the history of the party, no, 1979, and I say contest in the year fierce. But 2026 primaries, no, it was something else. 25, it was something else. This was the most acrimonious and most like indecent political campaign. All the candidates wake us up, Omunipa no wake us up into a bien or angel. And the winner no on angel, the one lose no angel, and the one winner no I know one frail non wakasa. The one lose no also sorry ba because the one lose no and so also year the one winner no. And the one winning the bufu yet, and the other the one lose the bufu. We have to all come together to form the party for the sake of the elephant. The elephant, which is the winning symbol, and bind it together. And people soon elephant on the tree boom. And look at them and say, I'm going to be more food here. And I'm not shimmy here. But for the sake of the elephant. Remember?
For the sake
of the elephant. I'll come and join for us to campaign and win.
Personal.
Into maybe whatever autocratic or whatever rule, because in the political system, democratic regime biano election is determined the opening. In the election, na ba ku winia upe so baba join. Ye ko nipa no waboka onipa no the ego no has been bruised somehow. Ya attacking it. Into the day waboka. Into onipa no cry the bonesi obi akra. One losing there, well we know so and that is what Mira Mahmoud Baumia wire. Or else had him. And now after the National Council meeting and their timetable, no, they're going to set up a committee for reconciliation. We be here Juma to bring everybody on board. Because MPP will stand a greater chance of winning the 2028 elections with unity.
Yeah. With unity.
If we are not one, it will be very difficult for us. And untina ubia because the point is that she mu yesi wa mauni and chang kura unchedu. And they also mauni and chang crown what do. And the obia we winning elections, no, wa lose elections, no. What was a bia pet. Ebu ma de tan kra ne ebi mo hwe de oti bunzu sabi ka frache opani sabi wanima is a more kaka TV so uko fani we form the base of MVP and you want Kyeremanteng. When the host asked him a very sensible question, Mira Otimonsu we MVP ni oka party no was a me MPP in super cabin numbio, never be super account numbio, and now also from party about we penia what do land. What about? Because what you can assume, it doesn't make sense to me. Because the point I'm trying to make is that some now so customer that here. And then you say will be our own care party. You're not part of us. And if you're not part of us, I don't know who incite party for, say party for, MF party, no matter any base. Now we say, Oko Ira, Kyeremanteng, so on our person. Now, Ira Kyeremanteng, no, or any party at the base. He's an MP member.
Yeah.
And I won't be why do you now form a party for an MP member to lead? And I make an enthusiasm. It is absolutely like in my ears, no, it doesn't sound well. Sabika Frache and Thomasum like Sabika Frache, well, a new Demencano, Sabi, Adaroma, and some who let me catch it.
All right, would to be TV so a talk Ghana Jubedie and Augusto Awoshedo and the guest Jubedie so Honorable Michael Ochrebefi or your MP for New Jabin constituency, although any other Chichen Komo Jubedie so been talking about a party in Tabia Fedwa join here. Also bet to be a Facebook, a would to be TV, Facebook, would to be TV live, YouTube, and to bet to be a join here. Na honorable yaka part mu ensem say ya wode abakosem ejina ba be shemu no Ye mu kakre na fe ye ntratre ye se entaban mu na honorable asaba ko ene say the a woman nyina ene say a day they call other issues one. You've been in now trade ministry hall na ansana meba Burkina Faso de no enso no parliament what na say yes 24-hour economy bill no say parliament etna se no sa authority bill na ene yan yes President John Dramani Mahama sentina sa bill no say was signing bill into law as a former minister trade and as a former deputy minister trade and industries 24-hour economy bill na abey law say no say no a game changer no and then who say abayemra
MPP for NDC for flagship policy flagship policy announce so yeah prior to the election or 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
So 24-hour economy, no, everybody in Ghana was expecting the 24-hour economy to start just after they started governing. Yes, I when they started ruling from 7th January, if latest by 10th January, the 24-hour economy was starting. That is the impression they created. For the first time, I come out the policy. I see that Ghana how. I come out to the policy. Policy no. Form mathematical formula or ratio and a formula for the policy. What you Ghana? We pay. Policy no. Is it very say 133 policy? Yeah. Knowledge. Yes, and I wanted to know. Master, when did you say wanted to Kuma?
Oh, yeah, 133. 133.
And they said they were going to start it immediately.
Yeah.
And you decided to change the formula without telling Ghanaians. You need to change the
change the formula.
What man is for? Bad. I'm telling you. Bad. The policy was 133.
Yeah.
1 job, 3 shift, 3 people. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
133. We have to go deep into the policy to see any raising issues. So much in your man can say, you have to the formula. You said that you are coming with 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
133. Now what changing a formula no to 419 formula without the Ghana 4. 419.
133 no. To changing it to
419.
419.
From 133 to 419 policy. Yeah, the Asempa Nabo. 24-hour at home soon. And the form said, Tim, sorry, 24-hour economy is dead and gone.
Dead and gone. Okay. At the end, the president has sent it. Authority.
Bill for the authority.
I don't cry the Mante.
I'm a president assent. Now what I can the president assent and I started. They are now going to say 24-hour economy. You mom quiet no one to boss no one want to be okay, actually when you were advertising the policy to us, okay, actually count. You said we were coming to start the policy. So all we knew then was that when you get power, you are going to now you come to power. Also, one to show to Ghanaians say go for me serious on bois. Oma yom 419 Frakadam Qnet crocodile the jong say government. Ope so hu a de tie be hunie na mbekire wase. One delaying taxes no be the first one bill no. Bill we are passing almost 2 years in the afini assente. To show that a line on we a line. See them line, we know them. Me end this for minimum say pante share me no catch you.
What kind of bill almost 2 years I said 2 weeks. 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks. We have no more assente. President Abadada Abagana. to a bossy. After no, you had the 20 years never set up authority. No, 20 years authority.
And
I'm just exaggerating. But I'm just saying to take us a long time
ages
to set up. So we have to set up the secretariat. You have to set up the secretariat. I'm going to say, I will see a copy a dime. I'm going to go. I will see a copy a dime. I will see we will be a renovation of a dino. No, and no quite take it 1 year. But I had you. Oh, yeah. I will see a young staff to take charge, to sit down, to plan. And no, we're going to give them the thing to maybe a consultant. No, all your recruitment in my 1 year. Here we are, you say, wow, when they were advertising, almost 133, now, almost say they create Ghana, show Ghana,
different models,
work Ghana. Tiafuni everybody in the back. You go pay consultants. And the work Ghana inquiry 10 years the may create Ghana inquiry in the 24-hour economy. Make a channel. But the 24-hour economy, this policy should have been a private sector led initiative.
Private sector
yes, led. It should be. The government doesn't have the resources, any the financial muscles to start businesses. Everything create jobs. When you have to create factories, and yet license office they DVLA assembly how get my portal. You have to create because government offer to my portal a government covers that is coming from government doesn't have money, so you have to allow the private sector to create jobs, but you have to present incentive to them. As at now, captains of industries will offer back up about 1 year. Who brief form no name share you.
I have private sector
because be a ranking member of the committee. By this time, I was a Kwaku Dangote. Yes, sir. 24-hour economy. Person start to Ghana. Wadaruma. Be a fact to be near amount 10 years tax holiday. Now first can now be a Juanam Kwaku for you belong treasure. That's how we do it. You have not presented any mouth-watering incentives to motivate the private sector. On better journey. And the government don't want to say oh sign it oh assent it. Assent you didn't so good. You did assent no any so good.
So I want to say a whole lot to see with the private sector.
See, the formula has changed. See, that's how it is. See, policy no, and you know what you know. Yeah, the asempa na bow. 24-hour attention, and the form said team. Come on.
All right. Would to be TV so game changer. Honorable Michael Ochrebefi, I would say, yet Sakrana Aircrow. But honorable ABA in the would you say what painting picture the crowd likely you say, Omo Ebe no Mubatu to the Eba. As will be our ministry honorable pay. Even do you see a future with some models no create here? Aside our cancer private sector, the crowd no evolve, no vision for it. Do you see a future with some models there?
The future of this model, because at beginning, what they should have done, they said they should have at least gotten, take their time somehow. I mean, they should have take the time to sit down well, to go through the policy and think through the policy to be able to come out with a document that will be able to pay. You do a lot of consultations, you engage people, you look at the private sector, people what they can do, nothing with their document. But what we document number, and also to be implemented. Now, the who cry now, Guzitan now, no, 24-hour economy and accelerated export, or no, our coordinator, no, only minister of trade, no, Sodom and Gomorrah. Hey, also only minister, no, Sodom and Gomorrah. Them, there's one guy. I don't know, or also in terms of special projects, and or no any good stand on one side, and I'm only minister a blue, so I'm saying name. Somebody agro. Wow, and you know, So I cannot foresee any bright future for the policy because policy no want to mwase. Into my black young, yes, you buy, you free senior high school bar. That same year, I buy any implement here. The only thing they said about the policy, they say we rushed through, but we still start the policy. We rushed through, but we still started. Yeah. Didn't we start?
Yeah.
We started the policy.
But first year,
and the most started first year, second year, open market. Second year, no. The only year, that for the one dynasty, open market anywhere.
Ya tu akomodo so honorable dan say na me follow na adia ba kwa ehu ye quite unfortunately Burkina Faso yeduanom emma ni bi ekonye mampo Nkansah traders ni bi eko hodoma omo ekofa tomatoes e de free hodom aba asem kase e na koto ewo ho na wotwe bihu se empo ko hospital chese ukosra eye oba no baako ndem me hu se wugina na mpa ho a wole no etwa picture and we do understand say dodo no sukra no every eye mo constituency on Koforidua as a former deputy minister for trade sa Burkina Faso asema esie but we say statement we go now kasa to rate and I say we use statement me asem honorable and I am the class wahasi. What a platform is it? Chaya assemble. Then I cost wakasa.
Assemble I cost no. Assemble I cost only a very simple cry. Excuse me.
All right. So you want to be TV so you want to be TV talk Ghana Jumediana still wo shadow na area honorable Michael Ochrebefi is my guest.
Okay, very much. Now, you see abaya your mistake be a busy Ghana. Da enne asema akofa asemu na bae dedikan yen Africa ya che ye nemamu into blocks onu say in the world trade infrastructure no the whole trade world or global trade infrastructure no trade or trading is broken down into blocks what we call customs union and you call your customs unions in the South America customs union wabia yewo ebia North America Customs Union yewo ACP Customs Union yewo and Africa it's a Customs Union from African Continental Free Trade Area and ye eduma to the Customs Union but over sub-regions no yewo sub-regional blocks yewo SADC yewo ECOWAS Economic Community of West African States Ghana a member of ECOWAS Ghana a proud member as a matter of fact the three coupies now omo sa area hono general captain Tuari
send Mali na Burkina Faso okay
these three coupists omo ye coup etu abangu ye na ECOWAS na yewra na Akufo-Addo activity no bi omo sanctions e wo mrem e de tia om se moto abangu ye ECOWAS ye mrem no utu abangu a ye sanction ye suspend back to democratic rule and we'll do things fast so that we can reinstate us or we can restore our membership. That's what everybody does. But in Koforidua, and by suspending woman, they did what has not happened before. For the first time in the history of this bloc or sub-region, Nkansah group, our friend was our Sahelian Alliance. These three countries almost be ECOWAS. So now ECOWAS is a block. Don't see these guys as like Omkrofo. They see them as rebels.
Yeah.
Because they have rebelled against ECOWAS by forming a group and competing with ECOWAS. That's the meaning. But for in trade diplomacy, no, Yura Ibn Chambers, he was ECOWAS secretariat for a very long time. And the secretariat has now been changed. The law has been repealed. It has been changed to a council. And Untino, Ibn Chambers chair Intino, and Kayasa, Ghana, this year, do so a better chairman of ECOWAS. But the mama also quite chairman, but you're but trying in the Guinea. And the President Mama is a very important member of ECOWAS. Ghana, nye President Mama. And now Nyonko President Ewochemuko, ako tram meeting ase, mamu nyina popo, ama suspending Nkrofo winu. Nkrofo na mbu ECOWAS. Oma rebellion against ECOWAS. President Mahama said or support highly alliance. What's the meaning of that? One ECOWAS no, as suspending Nkrofo, we also support them. So person make peace. Also support them. You are doing it like a public show. You have even appointed a special envoy, Kenneth Bevlolati, to be in charge. What Bikum? Make up I'm telling you this on record. Me catch it on record, write it anywhere, or go and check. Opa use RTI, right to information, natural court, national security, sub information. Say two government way, and this NPP. One a book kappa share. What is it? Burkina Faso for? Okay. We were pretending to having issues with them in public, but we were spending so much money. Go check it. I have done that and I make it. President Mahama, they have not spent a dime. Burkina Faso. Just any support I demand. We're doing that so that those terrorists no more around. Who you say we are supporting them. Not your nationals and your target. That's what we did. But President Mahama has appointed a special envoy. Yeah, an inauguration. Also inviting money by or buy no. President be or buy be at the hotel. Or no, there's some hotel or a safe house. So they got two safe house. Who is this guy? Who has not done anything in Burkina Faso, but our employ the service of international bloggers and propagandists to propagate how he's doing well. He's not doing anything. Burkina Faso the coherence the hotel. Onya dokrom. Onya etwa photo send a petition photo. And these guys are suffering. President Mahama, what supports a coup is way? And the woman Ghana where he in terrorists. Minipa no kofodo maame na oda o se omo mututu no omo terrorists no mututu no nkwa no ohwa de wanyi omu kura be aba 15 years. That's what the boy told me. Omo mututu. Yeah. Kola kiti. Who caused it? President Mahama. He has opened up Ghana for international terrorist attack. Open up Ghana. That's what has happened. Because you see, Obi attacking terrorists for no against. But some also the catch some people create peace with such neighboring. Yeah. Peduasi accord no then they buy. Yeah. Peduasi accord. I mean 2020. 2020 year. Yeah. But Mama buy yeah. Oh okay. I know Peduasi because they say okay former president so but buy okay. Peduasi accord yeah then I go see. Nkosi hute. Nkofo ni eko show enti President Mahama why a mistake by appointing a special envoy una my country no you know. The second point person Minister for Foreign Affairs no ono hwe Ghana any country say twa ho hye nyina ono hwe ani emu kuta hu so enti at any given time no Minister of Foreign Affairs ye briefu say country we emu ya na emu nye but you say country we Ghana foko di dwa ho ba emu ya na emu nye ye briefu enti unim say baby am ko di dwa no tomato because they've been trading in tomatoes for years into the why haven't you issued advisory? The incompetence of Okuta Blakwano has been revealed and manifested again. When you show and your body jana no issues the bandra. Enti advisory. When you issue advisory. International diplomacy, you have to issue advisory when there are issues. Are you coming to there Ukraine no issue advisory. Libya no issue advisory. No Republic Obia Moko Abuhi you didn't do anything. And think of no is one. First one, a boat President Mahama will open Ghana into terrorist attack by being by supporting the Sahelian Alliance by appointing a special envoy.
Yeah. It's a special envoy, no. Who say Ama me dwell ewo hɔ no, but in some of muka to Ghana for trip. Say Bevlo Lati, emerging military leaders no, or mediate between omo and the democratic for. Who say Sadia na anyajuma?
Yes, I need you. Don't you know this about? Former government, QNet, and this for from 31 to 25. Cocoa 31 to 25. Sure.
So the stable, no so.
It was not possible. They won't do that. It can't on agenda. The third incompetent person, idea some no, Muntaka Mubarak, Minister for National Security. All the borders are Ghana Ewano, Aflao border, Gonokrom border, Elubo, Sampa, Boko, all the borders in Krankwanta, border Bia ni Ghana, Ewano, border no, your national security for. In Kofon Kudigano, Omchuma Ombison was able to on the Coton Toes. Only say a honor, Kofon, a honor yet, they didn't tell them. Into some war near the bomb. So, Kofodia former, you know, me as member of parliament, but it's a warning last swap at the mama. And come over to one, make it a plane. Sound work home. What I catch you? Because what you did and the big Ghana. And that's not what we want. Menoka say, Kofodia ni amukoda, amuko in batches and a groups no muko. And the Kofodia phone ye do yesu and nipa no to carry me no ye 18. 18 no ababe say 8 amam praman ye hwe no. Omo de omo ye ma, omo nya ye mba, omo fipaga border so. Emma 2 no mu ye no mu dodge. Omo ki say be omo nhom. Bako Jakufude no kuja driver now cap bus the chi car track the chi. You shooting the fan moon echo board no we.
It's way they said yeah pictures they say me so paint picture no actually. Obiye dipa 18.
18 the ticket. Enipa 7 officially 7 now. But unofficially 8
yeah.
And that's how information menya. And say nipa na omawu no. And remember, no, the survivors, Ghanaian survivors, only 2 pe. Bakuno, let me say, Ofidema, Ofia Apega, Okufodia. Nireni Fipaga. Only Reni Nyaba Nekoye, Nyaba ni to the bottom money we. Omu 2 will be 2 ne bono. Oh, and we, Nani Krundi, Obi Nikru, and Omu Nyaba. Obiman Nyaba, and Obiman de Zell, Obiman Mukum. Tomboniti ni timu to 3 this is a chin animal by 5 and don't you would how for by no way no the hospital. The military aircraft brought those 2 people here to Ghana. Kofude ni bako obano na ugane also Ghana dey occur me so be iska but the men kola na dwen se bi okofa dia ba attack you to mu bonnem to no duka no per se no so to petrol ni jato kanu I shibu into all corner do for was no bottom form no o da hon na ata the soldier no na chi na ahye how sa so we will invest for more me bobo unto be on three baby the bob president Mahama Sahelian Alliance chief patron our appointed Colonel Bevlolati. So unko reso na unko so ndi bone
na je say honorable ye o ka Kwaku si nyina say ase omo hu no say ye no ye de ho e bata eye omo leader na owo.
That's the point because na make us say opa ye RTI na ko check the books of national security check it to government to be up by na hwe emwa yen President Kufado e de boa Burkina Faso say President Mama wa boa mu even 2%. We'll check. they give them support a lot. But they didn't show it in public. But who they in the public show? And go for no suffer who? Bring every crackers.
But we what you said that what the other day they also filing for parliamentary inquiry into responses. Into responses.
The incompetent responses that were given. The responses that were very incompetent. And that's
responses from ministers, no?
Yes.
Wabudi, Muntaka, Foreign Affairs.
Because response nobody mind earlier on, but for pressure me the so it was a one-man crusader. When I was doing it, one man who said I was everywhere. Let me call ministry, let me call military headquarters. Me call information. Na mami am kasama probi o honum so go follow up. Mami with my names of go for me for. It was one man crusader, and I may say yet to get to the bottom of the case. The response they were giving, when did they issue a statement? Minister of Foreign Affairs, only last 3 days. When Nkansah already saw Asempa, joy everywhere, then they issue a statement, and the American someone no statement no we
But Edward, did you get that? Maybe followed because Edward and Kaubeko branch be your fee. Did you get that opportunity?
No, and that was a bit chatting. Was Amir who is chatting with me. Because leader want us to read the statement now.
Okay.
Now. So they wanted the
now as in
the chamber now.
Okay.
Parliament is sitting.
All right, yeah. Parliament is sitting.
So
why you busy chatting as well?
Just
okay, if I have that opportunity, okay. I don't think I have to read it.
Read it.
But say, can I read it?
Read it.
Can we have a soft copy of your statement, the statement you wanted to read, and also we'll send it as soon as possible. I'm on to be TV. So you have asked others to go back to the office. Blah, blah, blah. All right.
We should have done this yesterday. Last 3 days, speaker said, in your corrections, or some of the words I've used here, to like jihadist, then there was me or just comfortable with those words.
You are still on it.
Yes. Because yesterday I didn't get the opportunity to read again. I thought they would not give me. Maybe I say on about film can frame me. Best some films there. Now me see me were out. But come on say, I cannot do it. Now Sami see as me I frame me every time. You know, actually. So the long and short of the point is when we started going so frontal,
because the foreign affairs minister should be
foreign affairs minister we on Obonoma there. Obonoma. You go have crowds ya droba.
And the national security Muntaka so yadi biakike kan ho na che say so obia ye busy for nothing.
Me say but when the first time who asema to enkrofo helicopter nebano, I was expecting people to rush government officials to ring them a meet. Oh yeah, me parliament call.
Really?
Oh. Yeah, me can run to myself.
Just I say everything.
Yeah, me say one. See, and the Omni Sahelian Alliance. The one year how munya the Omni. Say Nebuchadnezzar how not the manufacture or the ba Jerusalem. But you mean now
why did they book at this? Or did you ever found Baba Jerusalem? Honorable Michael or Trebefi, maybe let me engage you, Kakana, be able to say other matters. But Ansana, having said that, Midimseko who some media Yakemia, but a demonstration akoso ewo Western North. I can afford still omo any abre papa enye asem keto. Why there? With Koko and Saba Yaka will be a Yaka won some yard. Maybe you take ewo and some you. Koko a company and go for say and this phone say I don't know. I boy at Munya Rinka and I say in Yarinka. Yaka. Na ye na mo no ye ni man say ma me awo ni nia ye nim hwe eno anse ye ka
okay I say be say bia ebeka from 36 to 25 10 President Mahama ni nuanum awia 10 cities no afi obi cocoa bag so asema no I was Ghana 40 go for me tie go for me mo ho asema da ho say President Mahama ni nua what there atufo se guy o say na kufu ado eni nua ba omia omo US ka no akọ by implication or yes by extension you can say the President Mahama ni nua no eni nua atufo se wo aduane usika me ba kilo asemu mo kaya mo kilo sasa no mo ntiase bag anto bag bako eno no e se di aduasa adua 33000 empem aduasa ene hansia ana ekufo ado de mo Mahama bae no o say no o de aba se di empem mienu ene dunum enum enti de sia no 10 cities and 10 plus kaka na wo so no President Mahama eni ni nua to force o mo first no no mo de yedom be that's the meaning de kokko de no de ka ho anu e bi hweka ne ka na say egrafo mo ho yen ekufo ado a o mo so we wicked and this if was obo ba o mo me mo city empimo aduosia en na chire cause ekufo ado sisimo oni ni ba we mo first no ekufo ado ema mo 3600 omo so sisimo en na omo 2500 entino President Mahama ene ni nua atofo omo ko first no so mo wie so mo ede yo omo di musika asema da ho no that is the simplest thing and then we almost say na mo de mo nka kan boy e ka boy de kan di no so guzula e ka me de ka ye dey aban ben wa ba o metuka no wan solve e ka problem that is not my business hwe emba Yesu Kristo efa inteso ode ye obiani no say go to the pool of Siloam oko afanso bomdo bodu owu anim nko for say hey Yesu Kristo no o su Beelzebub to me papa na any friend no say dey o say o su Beelzebub to me o su wa to me nyama sem de memi ni ma ne say na me ni fra ene ne ono da ro ma ni abi asa ne and this MPP for caucus minority caucus in Parliament you mean say na bag na 3600 and na echo 2500 President Mahama uni unua atoforcing and na region is our friend say amako hene he omo wia musika 1000 omo wia ska 1000 edi dini free o atwafo asema da horo obi se na ode amako hene bem na kame van bem na kame ase ehe obi edi bem ye obi bem bia o se dai obi akran bia de we refra Honorable, two quick ones now for me do area and I been sent on the Parliament there, but them who security and intelligence agencies bailer and also now area who by our branch me you say and I been almost society about BNI Bureau of National Intelligence any comments? I think we have issues with that. And the minority caucus, we were according to Chief Whip notes of the Mayano. We have serious issues with some of the clauses. And I think committees, in team for the team, and they are going to sit down to work on it. Now, I'll be briefing before I did something. That's what they put on our platform yesterday night. And they didn't mean because the opposition, you take it on serious matters, like you take a cocoa decision, and we are not comfortable with some of the parts, of the law, some of the parts, and so we have to be very comfortable. So we have to get good briefing, very good information, any good work done by the team, before we can talk about it.
All right, Ansana as a former executive secretary our Ghana Free Zones board as a former deputy minister trade. Muja setting back no want to say adwuma mo to aso no kwa anima na say niam pi to see ewo emiamia bi
they be can say President Mahama oye de obitu aye but enye de ye pe no ene ye hunu wahu what they almost all the ministers are more abayum no nyina they are fighting for force they are angry with him. Yes, I don't know the Parliament. After forcing this kind of country my effect, the macroeconomic fundamentals now look good, but the country is really suffering. Country inflation about as low as below 5. Country no more still in our wedding. What did that? If I'm Ghana pay. Bibia kosu bia say bibia mu artificial. They are not trying, I mean strategically any intentionally they are not sitting down. So we bo minus abuama or minor koso. They want to make they can deduct or reduce the prices of cocoa with impunity. Without President Mama, I did change no because I make crab go for ma. Mr. Macalibi. Mama go for ma. Na go from scan kwana unya. Go for ma say omunya President Zika. Omunya allowance. Omu tra play free etukwai. And why do you compare yourself with them? I mean as if we are joking. Omu ya dia because say the omu ye no mu kwa no mutiase obi antiase bi. Wa we president wo Ghana ema utukwai free utra play free. Saturday free, Udi free, maybe I will be free, Uganda. And now I could go from and I was just the room. Was it could go from now? No one just come if you are piano on the epe, and now on the epe. Sassing way, Sabika French, and now on the epe. For me, President Mahama, me to be in Nkansah on Yahi, why I be. I'll bet him at 50%. But I'm interested now, Nkansah to force an amount for air complaint. Just as Sikano. He budget more approval. He don't release money to them. Minister Makuka Cheme say, "Edmo what minister na yade na say, edmo wa yina na okobo bo say no dey o to be 20 later." And o tisika no so. I'm telling you, see, ono ko his kind of or boabia no akuafo dey so what no 1000 na what no or the collection on it year election no. In that kind of what no and o dey tutor MDC police station for or the campaign. In the Kwafosika 1,000 hour cotton, and or the campaign or the Kogana at to forcing. Only Christmas, no, at to forcing every constituency, every constituency. Police stations are going to be on Saska no air for no cocoa no almost 1,000 hour at to force or the issue. I don't know. And then every papa I have this one from a year Kwesiche or a former Ashanti Regional Communications Director. So good evening, KK. Good submission by Honorable Michael. Greetings to him. He's a good man. Good job. And no actual. Well, a year message be out the age a year shafo crack. Message be nam didikai. Message me and this you. Yeah, the Asempa Nabo, and it's for more. Asempa Nabo, 24-hour at home. And the folks say 24-hour, no, someone that's what was the idea, Miss Namo Munianum. Yang in a Munianum, at 24-hour be any baby about Monkodana Kupajwanye. Because they don't have anything to I'm telling you, let me catch you 24 hours. They are going to talk like this. He knew ABC. And when you and the make chance at the 4 million and the 4. Where you mukro Jabini na Nkansah table. You na at the 4. Say 24-hour economy no. Omo de say ya kukwasa sa ene no why ni say. Ocha no why ni say sa na to say tom. And one of you know obi. The don't me no ene ba no. Party for Montra ma prophet of doom almost say MPP agu no omo nada mo. MPP tene na so me say party no we are poised for power 2028 nyankopon ohwe party so no ohwe so now we have chosen a leader who is prepared to bring everybody on board. And be prepared any political party. You might young people the opportunity. Yeah, man can say, "O take care, you can answer your opposition." We look at people who are intelligent and smart. You need some kafrache more. Be a woman nyansa. I can't go asema na. O take care, me my opposition. We don't work with those people. I'm telling you for a fact, say. Baby, a partner do no. A partner sorry. Young people, this is the time for you. Test conform more. Maybe a more piano. Why won't show you a test corner? Kumasta University test corner. University test corner. University of Mines test. University of Parliamentary University test corner. Wait, Mungina Monko. Wesley Training College. All Mungana test corner. We make home from the base. We are transit Emma Otibo Suma, Sabika Fracha, and Padifo Munkasman Tosuno, on my dadai. You reckon the Japan or say party no Timbi or Onian Echo. Or Tim, we are Miss Samo, Yamidi Pabucho, MP for Musadam Waka. Let us work together. This is the time. I will see a proof which are gunning now say we are ready for power. Because NDC for no Afino Diaba. Amudian Sodom and Gomorrah. Ojano and Dam. Now 2026 you in Century Ghana you will see proper miracles in NDC. In Century Obian Yibida ABC because the could be see party no.
I shall say credit na mase kitten.
Yeah the moment best. The answer waka. I think that one will help us. Yami Shamo we must be brave.
Yes that's na mighty minority so no be abebo baso jumana na boya no brache bi dwafie nti honorable Michael Ochrebefi all right, few moments yade nonsia kase ebono so ebebro na ansana nonsia kase ebono yade bebro no na menkanfo eye champion travel agency so ema ene eyubre champion travel agency so ebia wo pe Europe akọ pe Asia North America USA and Canada akwa ni akoya no na aba beda hodom no wo inside we juma bi say be a driver and as a forklift operator we a truck driver we a welder and as we a steel bender and put the plumbers ne electricians mo pe juma aye ewa manonia champion travel agency and ebebo na wenya sa juma no aye bi ewo abanone na woso onsako no kama champion travel agency Mr. Job telephone number no ya na ibi ho ye de number no tudwase na ye pagya ye mu a obenwu na afi na ebi obi ebisa number ntimis no matomebu ase chro number no na eniom ending komo cc a champion travel agency obo telephone number here 0246 657638 0246 ofre eye number iso a obetubene omo atwetwe nkomo na de ehau bia no eno so odi ato obeni ma na so wanti bibia ase a na odi omo edi ho enkomo gasto mixture a stomach ulcer edru wo yam etwekro aye friend says stomach ulcer edra wo here ede eye gasto mixture na gasto mixture the etiade say wouldn't be called a drugstore and I mean can say drugstore pharmacy called a herbal shop BMO can say open gasto mixture nature medics consult obonobody a droy aba ijaso etiko na kope a year a droy be a top one stomach ulcer a drew winyam webia emwa this time around try gasto mixture ebame na kope a droy be a chila kwine wa wuduma within a week or two one nowadays a year dance here ebeba mediaba ebia wa fichiko emu ensem no na se won hyeda ehu ohuano eyie eno tibese na makanfo eye mensoplax mixture so ediaba ebia wo bre busumi we utum se flow no abakama busumi a edisto no eno no niema enhyeda enkoye ema na wakwakope eye benso plaques mixture ni bi e kira kwan Nature Medics Consult groya omo de edroi abaidwa so enti ukọ eye pharmacy a wonsa ebeka eye Nature Medics Consult na oso omo edro eye benso plaques mixture no wape bi e kira kwan menstrual pains menstrual disorder ni gina no ebe a thing of the past ebe free so kra ama wonso ho ato na we move around kama into menstrual plaques mixture there eye ema edru na fe mema no musumo de eye prostaplax mixture no no e bia na chese eye prostate enlargement will suffer from eye prostate enlargement or bema wo wadru eye prostaplax mixture wo Johnson tentem eye prostaplax mixture urine retention and the keke kan wo bia no ko na usu kope eye prostaplax mixture bi e kira kwan won sabeka bi e wo bi stay about room sanso na Repatch Ventures e wo Kanshi Drug Lane Unique Herbal e wo Takwa Edibogo so sanso na Equus Farmers e wo Ashaban wo betumi afra homa trofo so number dey 0248 778899 0248 778899 wo from ebeje so na wo so akwa prepare dro ni bia kira kwa ito ko pharmacy herbal shop bia mu a eno no so no sabeka eye gasto mixture menso plaques mixture na fe prostaplax mixture kitima herbal center eba no enemu yare boni bia na mesro kitima herbal center omo ena ebehwe ama ho ato enonti eye enemu yare boni bia a chese etete wo no ko na kope eye kitima Herbal Center for Echida Kwai. Mr. Kitima Herbal Center, Omo Sepase, Gao Kwai no Swanuma, Woody Onyan Nam Eye and Career Stretch no Swa, Sepase Gao, a ho ena Kitima Herbal Center for Ewo. And Namu Yare Boni Bia Sadi America no Kona Kopo Echida Kwai. Oba Empo Opa Wo. A war who aye day at the amount, a Kitima Herbal Center. Ebia na kidney mu ensensem liver mu ensensem na nsai wani so ye tum asa wo ye nya problem ewo wani no so for wani kire eye kitima skin problem wo redie no nsa bia ba beti aguani wo problem bi ewo nipadua na ani a ko kitima herbal center empo no sana nsai wadwene mu no eno no menka ye beka say physical and that's psychological problem bia no uko eye kitima herbal center be wokɔ hodoma wonsa ebeka omu edro ni bi but ne hia ene se obekɔ center hodom ankasa